Hi, everybody. Well, it's Wednesday, and we just watched Obi-Wan, episode 5. And it's the second last episode. So it's got to ramp up. It's got to get very exciting now. I was not particularly fond of episode 4, because I thought it was very cartoony, the running away from Darth Vader. Did this episode make us cheer, make us scream? What did it do? Well, we'll tell you right after this.
Do, 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 do.
I did not cheer. I said it before. Spoilers?
Yeah, everybody's seen it who's watching it. Right?
There you go. Okay. I said it before, and I'll say it again. Reva is the weakest character in the story, and she takes up 50 to 60% of the screen time.
I don't think it's that much.
Her storyline.
I don't think it's that much.
It certainly seems that much.
But, you know, she has a very soft voice. As an actress, she's not able to portray the menace that I need that character to have. And in this particular episode, we find out that, well, maybe she isn't the menace that we think she's supposed to be because...
Well, sorry.
Reasons.
Yes, she is. Because she's tortured Jedis and she's killed numerous innocent people. And even in this episode, she's killing innocent people. In order to get her revenge. She's not a good person. And the way that, like, here, Darth Vader, when he comes in this scene, he walks in, dum, 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 and he's menacing.
Okay, but they don't give her that music.
No, but listen, he's menacing, he's quiet, he doesn't yell, he doesn't scream. Everything she does is screaming.
Okay. Now, let's put Reva aside, because we've already complained about her in other installments.
Even Kylo Ren from the movies, which I was not a particular fan of those movies. I understand the crazy, okay, they can go off the handle at any time, right? He was quiet, he was menacing, and then he would fly off the handle. You never knew when he was going to fly off the handle. But Reva's entire character is nothing but flying off the handle and screaming the entire time. And she's
I don't see that.
But her arc is always evil. She's torturing the townsfolk. She out of the 3 Inquisitors, she's the one who wants to kill the people. It's not the other way around. You would think if she's the person just trying to get close and fool everybody, she should be the one coming up with the reason not to kill the town folk. But no. So she has no redeeming arc.
Okay, so the big twist of the series is...
that everyone saw from episode 1.
Is kind of a fail. No, not everybody saw it from episode 1. You can't tell me that you saw this from episode 1. That is a bold-faced lie.
No, because...
That's a bold-faced lie.
In episode 1, she says, right in the thing, that she knows he's Anakin. Well, she had to be a youngling.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the only possible people.
And you put all of this together. You must be Princess Leia. You're drawing the lines for us. You know everything.
Here's the thing. It's episode 1. They have a brand new character. Oh, I wonder if she's going to have this redeeming arc.
If
that's supposed to do it.
If you're not watching the series, okay, they explain all of this in this series, and that's why Don knows it. He did not know this in episode 1 because he would have been the smartest guy in the universe.
I'm telling you, if you did not predict this going through this series, you did never watch a Star Wars film in your life.
That's 4 minutes on Reva. Let's talk about the episode.
Okay. One of the worst fighting action scenes I've seen, along with one of the best.
Okay. So wait.
Okay.
The worst one.
Yes.
Are you talking about the million stormtroopers going into this small space? Like there's so many stormtroopers and they have lasers.
Yeah.
And then the townspeople are surviving everything.
And they're not even hiding. Most of them are standing in the middle of the open like this. Pew, pew.
And the stormtroopers are getting killed.
Yeah.
But the townspeople, they're okay.
Yeah.
They're okay. I couldn't believe that. It
was one of the worst directed battle scenes I've ever seen in a Star Wars franchise. Yeah. Ever. Now, the fight scene between Anakin and Obi-Wan, the flashback scenes, I enjoyed. Those ones, that's what I kind of wanted Obi-Wan to be. The mentorship. What happened to him? This is Obi-Wan's story. How he teaches Anakin a lesson all through these flashbacks. And it came to fruition in this story of why he's... Like, it told part of the story that's happening right now with the flashback.
And you got to see part of the crazy Dark Force stuff in Anakin, which was kind of neat.
Yeah. And how obsessive he was to being the victor all the time, which is why he could be changed so easily to the dark side.
Mm-hmm.
Great. And then we had that battle scene in the hangar that was the most ridiculous. Oh, and by the way, hey, we have Princess Leia in this story, right? We got to give her something to do. Let's have the hydraulic system of the hangar not work, and she has to crawl into the vent and fix it.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't mind that. What I did mind was the stormtroopers are coming in. They've breached everything, and they're coming for us. All we can do is hope that the door's open, and the door's open. And that's when they choose to get in the ship.
Yeah.
And you know what? They do it in time.
Instead, they were all just staring at the roof.
You know that once those doors open, you got to skedaddle. But no, they're all camped out outside.
And they have injured people in stretchers, and they never once decided to get in there.
Yeah, and down the hall, the stormtroopers are coming. Down the hall.
Yeah.
But they managed to get everybody in there. But that led to one of the cool scenes where Vader uses the Force to stop a ship.
Like Rey did in the last Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
She stops the ship and like this.
Yeah, and you say, holy crow, he's strong with the Force. And I guess because he's pretty enraged at that point, right? Because he's so close to getting what he wants.
Now, the trouble was, he didn't watch the Force meter. Because as he's using the Force, his Force meter was lowering and he was losing the Force. Because then he brings the ship down and he rips it apart. And then the ship 20 feet away takes off and he just looks at it. Oh, dang it. My Force meter's empty.
It was like the fire all over again.
Yeah.
I can't put out the fire a second time.
What am I going to do?
So, a couple of things also that I didn't like is that tell the Inquisitor that I want to speak to her. And then instantly, through the blast doors, somehow one of the bad guys tells Reva, oh yeah, I want to talk to you. Okay, so who got this message out there?
No, apparently he was sending her through Force. He was talking to her.
No. He told somebody else.
But she just quietly, at one point, just stopped and walks over to the door, and they kind of touch the door to each other, and they're talking. I was okay with that.
No, that was lame.
It was lame, but I was okay with it. But here's the thing. They've been blasting this door with this huge laser cannon for like 20 minutes. And they can't get through. And she goes, oh yeah, takes out her lightsaber and goes, and if you remember from the prequels, when they were trying to cut through that door to get in, they go in, and then they kind of gotta go, and slowly cut their way up. Not her! Not her! Like butter. She cuts this big hole in the freaking door.
Yeah. Another thing I didn't like was, oh, now's her chance. She's been working her whole life for this to get Vader.
Yeah.
And then his back is turned. And she takes out her lightsaber and she goes, ah!
She announces her kill. But he knew she was coming anyway with the Force. But she didn't know that.
Why would you roar before you strike?
Why do all Kung Fu guys go, ah! in every movie before attacking? It's just the way it is. Another thing.
Oh.
Another thing. Can you tell we're not liking this so far? They have this fight scene. Now, the fight scene, while not as well choreographed as the one with Anakin, it shows the power and how overmatched Reva is. Darth Vader doesn't even draw his weapon. He just goes, bleh, 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 takes her weapon away, splits it in half, gives her another half. Try it again. Takes back both the weapons and gets her. She's nothing to him. And then she's on her. He stabs her. She's lying on the ground, still surviving. The second time she's been stabbed with a laser, a lightsaber, still alive. The Dark Inquisitor comes in. Grand Inquisitor comes in. He's alive all this time. They knew the whole plan was in there. And like every good James Bond villain, he decides not to kill her.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to leave you right here with your weapons and a radio that's just over there glowing on the ground and flashing light that we don't notice, but it's 10 feet away. And we're going to leave you alive in the trash.
Not only that, but she finds this little hologram message thing.
Yes.
And it has just partial messages and words and visions. Like, doesn't really tell you anything. But she got the whole story.
Yeah, well, it said Luke. And it said Tatooine. And so now we go into the next, and also, back on the spaceship, our hyperdrive's not working. Doesn't matter, because it doesn't appear that the big, huge Imperial starship is chasing you anyway.
Well, they said they're behind us.
Where they left them? So that's where we're standing off. Apparently, they're closing in, maybe, on them. Reva's still alive. They left her alive for some reason. Maybe, maybe not. They know about Luke. That's where they left him.
Honestly, this episode was... I'm just going to use the word amateurish. But just watching the flashback with Obi-Wan and Anakin and seeing Vader use the Force and in his battles, like, I wasn't one of the guys who was, oh yeah, in episode 3 Vader comes up and he's awesome. I wasn't one of those guys, but he's awesome in this episode.
Yes. And I like everything as long as Reva wasn't in the scene. I could forgive bad special effects in TV series. I mean, Hercules and Xena Warrior Princess, I used to love, and they were some cheesy graphics in those things.
To me, this is on par with those.
This is all story, though. This is all story.
Regardless, the quality, the
bad.
enjoyment, my enjoyment is on par with Xena and those kind of shows.
Well, so far, Obi-Wan has had flashes of greatness when they concentrate on Obi-Wan. And when they stray from that, it's been terrible.
Sure.
I said flashes. I didn't say flashes every episode. Well, there you go. I'm giving this episode a 5. Because the bad brought down the good.
Yeah. I'm not even going to give a number.
There you go. One more episode to sit through, everybody. Yay. That's what you want in a series. One more to go. We can't wait for it to be over. And until next time, we'll see you on the channel.
Doop, doo 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 doo, doop.
Tatooine.